From grocery shopping, to banking, to registering for a summer camp. It's hard to think of anything that we aren't able to do online. And yet, in October 2019, millions of Canadians will line up coast to coast, have their names crossed off of a paper list, only to take another sheet of paper and choose more names off of a printed list. Our question is, why? Why do we use paper for federal elections in Canada when we use computers for nearly everything else? It's Election Day on OWL Connected's General Knowledge. So let's begin by asking a bit of a different question. What is an election anyway? From a citizen's point of view, it's an opportunity to choose the leadership or policies of your country. But for the country, it is a time to collect those opinions. Tons of data to be processed quickly? That sounds like a job for computers. And sure enough, electronic voting machines are quite common. They're used in countries like Belgium, Brazil, India, and the United States. The candidates are listed on a screen, you click or tap on the names that you prefer, and your vote is instantly sent to a database. Quick, simple, clean. Except, a close inspection of the world's big democracies shows that many, including Germany, the UK, Australia, and yes, Canada, don't use electronic machines. They use paper. And many countries that once used electronics for voting are going back to paper. Ireland introduced e-voting in 2002, only to scrap it for paper in 2010. And the Netherlands, which was a relatively early adopter of electronic voting in 1997, recently ditched digital in 2017, even though it meant using a ballot that looked like this. Why? Test after test has proven that electronic voting machines can have big problems. At best, they can break down or display confusing or incorrect information. But at worst, electronic voting systems can be hacked quite easily. Hacking is when someone on a remote computer invades the system of another computer. And when it's done expertly, hacking can change the outcome of a vote and be very difficult to catch. In fact, a recent audit of voting in the US recommended that all electronic machines be equipped to provide a paper receipt. That way, in case of a hack, they can be counted to find the correct vote. Which is why, for all of its awkwardness, paper is still the most secure voting system that we've got. Thanks for watching. Regardless of your own politics, we certainly hope that you vote, or well, subscribe below. That way you'll never miss another episode of OWL Connected's General Knowledge.